Welcome to part 3 of our trip to Australia. This is us going from Hawaii, stopping in Fiji, and then a little bit of our sea days to Sydney. And we're getting on the cruise ship. Our first stop was Suvia. Now, if you stop here, I believe this is the port where you can take a tour and go see where they film Survivor and that. The island's not that far from here. We were gonna do that, but we ended up not being able to hook up with the lady that was setting it up. So we took our own little tour out to a little park area here where they would take you. Right there is where the first stop to go swimming, and that was the second stop if you wanted to walk further. Mike and I stopped at the first stop, and I went swimming. Mike didn't. Now, you gotta remember, I'm from Canada, so I'm used to cold water. A lot of the people here thought the water was cold. I thought it was just right. And I also thought it was really cool that you could go and swim up to a waterfall and be underneath the waterfall when you're swimming. I really wish Mike would have been able to come in with me, but he's not a cold person, and somebody had to take pictures. But if you ever get to go, stop and go swimming in a waterfall. After that, they gave us a little something to eat and some Fiji water that you pay a lot of money for. And that was basically the end of our trip. They took us back into town. And then from there, they asked if we wanted to do a little stop at the mall, and the whole bus said no. We just wanted to go back to the ship. I think there was the market and that going on today, and it was very crowded. And I think most of the bus didn't really feel comfortable with the crowds. And it was an open air bus, so you could smell the fish and all the other market stuff that was happening. And then what I really enjoyed is the port people and some of the other people playing the music. They were singing and dancing for us, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that the port workers were doing this with them. It was really cute to watch them doing it. And very catchy tunes. You kind of danced along with them. I've had a few other ports where they either sang you into port or sang you away. And it's very enjoyable to watch this in the late evening. It almost was a lullaby to put you to sleep. Our next stop in Fiji was a tender port, and so you had to take the tender from the boat over to shore, and this is the tender company that was doing it, and they were advertising some tours and that, so if you end up going to Fiji, you might want to look them up.
This destination as part of your trip here in Fiji. Before we carry on, my name is Chika Chika Bam Bam Boom Boom. You can call me Keith. Everyone say Keith.
Yes.
That's just easier to remember. The gentleman behind me will show you a quick and short coconut demonstration. So by the time you leave our beautiful neighborhood, you'll know how to husk a coconut, weave a basket, and you might just learn how to climb a coconut tree. Weight is not an issue. You can climb the coconut tree or just chop it down with a chainsaw, as long as it comes down. So without taking much of your time, while the boys are doing the demonstration, I'll explain a little bit of our coconut tree, which is known to the people of Fiji as the tree of life. So some of you may not know what a coconut tree look like. It's that tall trees behind you, towards the back over there. Those are coconut trees. I used to climb them when I was 10 sizes smaller. At the moment, I just pull the whole tree down. Back in the days, there was no such thing as supermarkets, so the men did all the cooking, and all the men say, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, one minute. So this is the daily chore of a man back in our old days of our grandparents. So our guy over here, his name is Boo. Everyone say Boo. Boo. All right. His real name is Ipeli. Just so you can pronounce it. So Ipeli is going to show us how to husk a coconut using nothing but a sharp piece of timber. And by the time he's done with it, if you feel that you got that spirit of husking a coconut, please step forward. Over to you. This is not science. Anyone can do this husking. All you need is a sharp piece of timber and a nut. A coconut. Now, every part of a coconut tree is useful here in Fiji. Once he's done with it, the husking part, this is what you get, little fibers out of the coconut, the shell. So if you look behind where the bar is, back then there was no such thing as cellular clear, no nails, no screws. So our grandfathers would take these, knit them together as twines and tie the joints of our homes. Until this very day, it is still practiced here in Fiji. And an example of that is behind you with the little thatch roof at the back. So if you go and see, our joints are held using the coconut strands. So that's what you get out of the big coconut shell. It's a smaller nut. And now he's going to break that nut and show you what you can get inside. And once he's done, he'll then show you how to get coconut milk out of the nut. He's related to Chuck Norris. This is the black version of Jackie Chan. So now that's done, he's going to get fresh coconut milk out of the coconut he's just broke. And he's going to use that. Once it's done, he's going to squeeze it, and then you'll see how you get fresh coconut milk out of the nut. If you look at our guy at the bottom and wondering what he's doing, he is weaving. He's weaving a hat. And a hat, yeah. This is one of those fancy Nike hats. You haven't seen it before. He's going to show you where Nike got their inspiration from. Now the leaves that he's using to weave that hat, if you clean the little fibers off, you'll get little strands like this. So back then there's no electricity, no vacuum. This is what we used to clean our house. And if you had kids like Boo, it cleaned your kids way better. The little strands you can get off the coconut shell can be used as a squeezing material, which is going to use to squeeze fresh coconut milk out of the flesh that he is scraping out of the coconut. Once the coconut demonstration is all done, you can help yourself to any of the coconuts behind us. Please let our staff do the chopping, and they will give you the drink. And if you want to taste the flesh, let them know. Return your coconuts and they'll chop it up for you and give you the flesh inside the coconut.
The body stick, so hard, what kind of hard?
Yes, that is hard. That is you can use.
Just here, he scraped the coconut meat into the coconut hairs, and he's going to squish them into a ball and use the coconut hair to help squeeze and really give a good squeeze on that coconut meat to get the coconut milk out of it and put it in the glass.
This fresh coconut milk is used in a lot of our cooking back then, and is still. So once this is done, we give it to our ladies to make the buns. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is also used in one of our major products here in Fiji called Pure Fiji. Or back in the days, we usually used our teeth, but unfortunately.
So we got to pick our own coconut, and they had already took the hair off, and they opened it up. And we got to drink the coconut water. This was a carnival tour that we did through Carnival. I like coconut milk and the coconut meat. I am not a big fan of the coconut water. So after we took some selfies and that, we got back on the bus and they drove us over to another little area where we just had to stop to take a picture of a cute little shrine of a building. A lot of selfies. And yeah, this building, we didn't get to go in it, but it was really unique. We got to stop and take some pictures of it. Beautiful, lots of beautiful colors on it, and it was worth the stop. After the dancing, we found a little spot where we got ourselves a drink, and Mike got a hamburger, and I got a clubhouse. It was a really good meal. It was right by where you get on the tender, so And we had a little few friends watching us have something to eat, and then comes the cruise director during one of our sea days with a platinum diamond card.
Well, there was Mardi Gras, celebration, tropical, carnival, holidays, festival, jubilee, and destiny, and fantasy, ecstasy, elation, paradise, inspiration, imagination, fascination, sensation, spirit, miracle, and legend, pride and breeze, and valor, and victory, and conquest, glory, radiance, panorama, triumph, horizon, vista, sunshine, sunrise, dream, and magic, and Mardi Gras, and the best ship you're currently on is the Carnival Splendor! That was quite boring. Let's do it 10 times faster. Said spirit. I said spirit. Spirit. There was Mardi Gras, celebration, tropical, carnival, holiday, festival, jubilee, destiny, and fantasy, elation, paradise, fascination, imagination, sensation, spirit, miracle, legend, pride, breeze, and valor, and victory, and conquest, glory, radiance, and panorama, triumph, horizon, vista, sunshine, sunrise, dream, and magic, and Mardi Gras, question that you're currently on Carnival Splendor.
Faster! Faster!
Faster?
That was too slow.
Yeah, it's too slow.
No.
Let me put my teeth in. You can do it? You got it, knock your hands. Well, there was Mardi Gras, celebration, tropical, carnival, holiday, festival, jubilee, fantasy, elation, paradise, fascination, inspiration, imagination, sensation, spirit, miracle, legend, pride, and breeze, and valor, and victory, and conquest, glory, radiance, panorama, triumph, rise and descent, sunshine, sunrise, dream, and magic, and Mardi Gras, and the best ship you're currently on is Carnival Splendor!
And another one of our nights, we went to the steakhouse where I had risotto, Mike had shrimp, and I had a filet mignon, and Mike had a steak with baked potato. I had the mashed potatoes to go with my filet mignon. I like the steakhouse on Carnival. It's good steak. Sometimes it takes a little while. We both had the chocolate melting spear. I'm not a big fan of the warm chocolate, so it's up to you. Our next video will be us pulling into Sydney. It was a very rainy, it was a rough night the night before we pulled in, and it was very rainy and cloudy as we were pulling in, but then the sun came out and it was beautiful. So make sure you hit that notification bell to come back and see us pulling into Sydney Harbor with the Opera House and the bridge and all those goodies that people know Sydney for. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It's free for you and it helps me grow my channel. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more, or go back and watch some of my older ones. Thanks again.